day and welcome to the last revision activity for term 2. This is lesson plan number 5. Here is your CAPS link. Then we're going to look at the resources needed, and we're going to look at the dictionary, and we're going to focus on data. Please pause here, read through it, and prepare. Then for the daily routine, counting and mental mathematics, you're going to pause. You're going to ask the questions again. With the counting activity is exactly like we did yesterday. Concrete objects, the counting library, you're going to do the rhyme counting forwards and backwards, and then you're going to ask questions. Then the mental mathematics is, again, we work with 3 numbers. You're going to ask it orally. The learner is going to give it back to you from the smallest to the biggest. I want you to pause now and do the daily routine, the counting, and the mental mathematics. Welcome back. So what we're going to do is we're going to give the learners a variety of blocks. You can give sweets, biscuits, anything else. We're going to ask them to sort it. They can sort it and place it on a piece of paper, and they can just draw shapes around it like I did to show the different groups. And then we're going to ask them questions according to what object you use. In my case is how many blue Unifix blocks are there, how many yellow, how many green, and they're going to count it. Try to keep this number, each group, under 10. Okay, then we quickly going to look at the activities for today. Is we again going to do counting with real life objects. You probably have already done that in your first or in your counting activity. If you need to revise it, you could do so. We're going to then use different counters, blocks, and so on to add and subtract. You can also use a 5 grid like we did in the previous lesson. Then I want you to complete a number line again. Remember the importance of drawing the number line while your child is looking or watching you, and then you complete it. Here is then the activity that we done in the introductions. You can maybe repeat one again as giving them a mixture of different objects and where they need to sort it, and then they need to make a drawing of what they have sorted. Just to take everything then into context of your different levels. Again, is some of these activities you already done, but you might need to repeat some of them as a revision activity. So we're going to do these practically. On this side, we pack it out. On this side, we draw it. So we're going to count, make a drawing. We're going to show addition up to 5. Say, for instance, 2 counters and 3 counters. On this side, we're going to draw 2 and 3 counters. We're going to complete number sequences. What you can do is on this level is you're going to give them little cards, and they need to place it then in the correct order. And then the activities on sorting that you already done, we already done 2. You can maybe add a 3rd one by going outside and collect things from nature. You can sort them, draw them, or stick them on a paper, and this can be part of your art activity for the day. Then lastly, we're going to go to the worksheets. So here you complete, the learner is going to complete the worksheet. You can support them. If they need concrete resources, support them by giving them concrete resources. And then lastly is the focus of today. We're going to sort these shapes and make a drawing. Then we already dealt with problem solving, and then we come to the consolidation where you're going to click then on the faces, and then you're going to plan what's the next step.